Hello again from Linz, Austria. I'm Graham Buck, a member of the team at Treasury Management International, or TMI. I'm here at the 2022 Tech Day being held by the Austrian Corporate Treasury Association, or ACTA. Just had a very interesting double-header presentation from Commerzbank on open banking and virtual accounts. So first of all, I'm going to be speaking to Katharina Berner of Commerzbank on open banking. Katharina, what new opportunities are being opened up for the financial services sector by open banking?
I think open banking is like a bright range of different business models, I would say. Usually when we say open banking, a lot of people say, oh, what a buzzword. But I don't think that's really a buzzword, because we just really have to understand what's behind it. And the basic, of course, of open banking is our new API technology. What is also not really new, but what is like where we just found a new interpretation. And when we talk about open banking in the Commerzbank, we mean basically like 4 different business models. The first would be platform banking, to integrate external APIs or external services into our own applications. The second one would be the embedded finance, where we have actually where our customers can integrate our banking services in their systems. The third one would be banking as a service, where we just say as a bank we offer opportunities to find new solutions for banking. And the fourth one would be, for example, digital ecosystem, where we invent our new ecosystem for example, financial services.
And without giving away too many of your secrets, has Commerzbank got a specific strategy to maximize these opportunities?
We started our API journey actually 5 years ago, where we started really with our internal APIs. So we had a look on our systems and just saw that we are not really ready for open banking or for external APIs. So we started really to build new microservices, to build new internal APIs, to have everything on our API gateway. And so like approximately 1 year ago, we really started to invent new external APIs for our customers and also to invent new solutions for our banking customers. And I think that's actually our secret, because a lot of banks started with the external side, and now they have really problems because they don't really have a good infrastructure, and now they are really slow inventing new external APIs. And on our side, we are kind of internal ready, and now we can really start to think about new business models and to find really good solutions for our customers. Also, I think our advantage is that we really talk with our customers. We see what requirements they have, and then we really try just to find solutions for them.
So as of autumn 2022, what services have you launched to date, and perhaps what have you got lined up for the coming months?
We launched in the last month, I think. We had our payment services, the C5N. That's actually a push notification for our customers when they have an instant payment. That helps, for example, some customers who really need on point the messages that the payment from their customers are in the bank account. There are like a lot of business models where they need that. And also we launched our corporate cards API. That's also really helpful for our customers, for example, for the travel management. And the good thing about these APIs is that they really can integrate it in their systems really individually. So they can just do it how they want to do it, and they don't have to log in a new portal again, or they don't have to buy a new system. They can just integrate it in their systems how they would like to use it. And in the future, of course, we are planning a lot more APIs, for example, like the instant payment API, which will come. What's also interesting for today is the Treasury API, where we consolidate a lot of different API functionalities, especially for Treasury management systems.
Thank you very much, Katharina. It'll be interesting to have this conversation again in another year or two and see what new has developed.
Yeah,
Thank
looking
you.
forward. Thank you.
As for the second half of my interview with Commerzbank, I'm talking to Patrick Saak on the subject of virtual accounts. Patrick, the term virtual account seems to cover a whole lot of different products. Could you perhaps differentiate between some of them?
Yeah, we see totally different products right now and totally different use cases for the clients as well. Our first product, as we call it, a cash collection, is a kind of virtual IBAN product where you can map the transactions, that incoming transactions to a specific meaning behind it. And you see this in inbound payments, and you do this in one legal entity. Then it's not cross legal entities, it's one legal entity. And normally our clients for this product are kind of real estate companies where they give every apartment one virtual IBAN and receive on this virtual IBAN the rent, the monthly rent, and then the client can directly map this transactions to the apartment or to the meaning behind it and see if all the transactions are correct, if all the transactions are fulfilled for this month. So this is one huge benefit for the client to have the full overview of the cash flow which is going in. Other use cases that we see is in the university area, where they give every student a virtual IBAN and then collect on this virtual IBAN the annual or the quarterly fee for the university, and then have the overview as well. This is the first product that's in the whole area of virtual accounts. The second is, as we call it, a real virtual account, where you have ingoing and outgoing payments. So you can combine this with a payment factory, so you have a full overview of more than one legal entity. You can receive the payments for different legal entities. You can send the transactions for the different legal entities, and you have one kind of reconciliation in this payment factory product overall for the legal entities. And this is a combination with virtual accounts. This is a huge benefit for our clients. Of course, there are some special things that you have to clarify in advance to really set up this payment factory. There are some special regulations in some countries here in Europe, and to really set up this.
Well, perhaps we could get on to that next, because I was going to ask the advantages for your clients of transferring from physical accounts to virtual accounts, but also are there any challenges involved at the same time?
Yeah, the challenges in the whole area, as I already mentioned a little bit, is the whole regulatory background, or some restrictions that you have to fulfill to set up this kind of a payment factory. And of course, some countries say that this is more kind of cash pooling near products, so you have this regulatory steps to fulfill for the payment factory. But of course, one thing that you have to mention always for this is the implementation of the whole setup. The client has to set up this mapping rules to really map these transactions right to the purpose behind it. So it's not for free. It's, of course, you have to invent in the systems to see the benefit behind it.
So what communication channels are available for the client to manage the virtual account structure?
First, of course, you can always ask our sales colleagues to set up the kind of range. We call it range reservation for this virtual IBAN or virtual account product. And the other channel that we currently implement is the API channel, so that you can directly request via API out of your treasury management system a kind of range what you need for your purpose, for your use case. So if you, for example, have more apartments that you want to bring in your virtual accounts or virtual IBAN structure, you just receive it out of your system by our API channel, and then we send you the additional virtual IBANs back so that you can directly use them.
Just one question that occurs to me was, are your older clients perhaps a little put off by virtual accounts? Are your younger clients embracing it more enthusiastically?
No, we see this, the use case is for older and younger firms, I think, in the same time. Because for older firms, you can directly transfer some, or you break the old system of the physical accounts with this huge benefit of virtual account structure. Of course, it's easier if you're growing, if you have a lot of fluctuation in your accounts set up, that you directly do this with virtual accounts, because this is a huge benefit to have it fast set up in this purpose that you need for your whole system in the company.
Patrick, thank you very much. Both open banking and virtual accounts, two very fascinating subjects, so thank you both for breaking them down for us. And if you're interested in finding more on either subject, do not hesitate to get in touch with either ACTA and also with Commerzbank. Thank you both again.
You're welcome.